Number 52 on page number 6.66. Balance sheet of X, Y and Z who shared profits in the ratio 5:3:2 as on 31st March 2020 was as follows. The balance sheet is given. Then it is given Y retired on 1st April 2020 and it was agreed that goodwill of the firm valued at 1,12,500 and Y share is to be adjusted into the capital accounts of X and Z who are going to share future profits in the ratio 3:2. Here a new ratio and an old ratio is given. So we need to calculate what? We need to calculate the gain or sacrifice. So new share is 3/5 and 2/5 for X and Z, and the old share is 5/10 and 2/10. So the difference comes out to be 1/10 and 2/10. It means the gaining ratio is 1:2. Now what is the value of goodwill to be adjusted? Total goodwill given is what? 1,12,500 and the retiring partner's share will be 3/10. So that comes out to be 33,750. That will be adjusted in the gaining ratio between X and Z. So what will be the journal entry for that? X capital account debit, Z's capital account debit to Y's capital account, and this 33,750 has been distributed or adjusted in the gaining ratio, that is 1:2. Now amount for new capitals of X and Z. It is given that Y be paid amount brought by X and Z so as to make their capitals proportionate to their new profit sharing ratio. So first of all what we are going to do is we will take the credit side values and deduct the debit item from the capital accounts. When you will see the capital account, this will be better understood. Likewise for Z also it will be there, and then what is the amount to be paid to Z, that will be added. So 133,500, that will be the amount coming for payment to Y. So this all you are going to add, the credit values in X added minus the debit value, that will be added with the credit values of Z minus the debit value in Z's partner's capital account, and then the payment to be made to Y. These all are added, so we got the amount 3,67,500. So this will be adjusted in the new profit sharing ratio. 367,500 will be adjusted in the new profit sharing ratio 3/5 and 2/5. So the new capital balances comes out for X and Z is 2,20,500 and 1,47,000. So these will be the balance CD in X and Z. Now let us come to prepare the revaluation account. So revaluation account, let us see what are the adjustments given. Fixed assets be appreciated by 20%. Since appreciation increase in fixed assets, so that is in the credit side of revaluation account 37,500. Then it is written stock be reduced by 75,000. So reduced to 75,000. Now stock is 82,500. So by 7,500 it has reduced, so I have written that. Now taking out the difference between both the sides, that is the profit, and that profit has been distributed in the old ratio between X, Y and Z as 15,000, 9,000 and 6,000. Now the partners capital account, if we see, we will start with the balances 1,65,000, 84,000, 66,000 given in the balance sheet. Then workmen's compensation reserve is given 22,500. No claim is against that, so I have distributed that in the old ratio. Then adjustment of the goodwill, we passed the journal entry I have shown earlier in the video. In the solution I have shown it, so that I have written by X capital by Z's capital, and the same would be written for Y, 2 Y's capital 11,250 for X and 22,500 for Z. So this is the adjustment of the goodwill. Goodwill share of whom? That is the retiring partner Y. And there is a profit on revaluation that I have written 15,000, 9,000 and 6,000. And the balances already we have calculated this, the new capital balances for X and Z I have calculated. So now adding all these till 15,000 minus 11,250 and 22,0500, so that difference comes out to be 40,500. It is given that it should be adjusted in the cash, so that will be written in cash. And here similarly for Z it will be 66 till 6,000 it will be added minus 22,500, 147,000, that these two items will be deducted out of the total of this one. So balance again comes out to be, the difference comes out to be 93,000, again adjusted in cash. And for Y, all these items will be added, so we have to make a payment of 133,500, so that is written in to cash account for Y. Now the balance sheet is what? Balance sheet is the record of all those balances having the changed values, and then if it is not changed, it will be written in the same. You have to keep in mind that I have written this 133,500 which was in the calculation added up. Why it was added? Because in the balance sheet it is given bank minimum balance is to be 15,000, उतना तो रहना ही है, तो मतलब बाकी जो भी पेमेंट होना है Y को, उसको किसको लेके आना पड़ेगा? X और Z को लेके आना पड़ेगा। तो यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं कि 40,500 और 93,000 को हम जब ऐड करते हैं तो वो इक्वल हो जाता है किसके? 133,500, यानी हम बैंक का कोई पैसा यूज़ नहीं किया, उसमें जो मिनिमम बैलेंस 15,000 का होना चाहिए था वो रहेगा ही। एंड हियर वी हैव शोन दैट ऑल्सो इन द बैलेंस शीट, इट इज़ shown at 15,000 only. Then all the items I have recorded either at the value given in the question, or if it is changed, increased or decreased, like in stock it is changed, in fixed asset it is changed, so I have written that. And cash, just for convenience I have shown. If you are not showing that, it is not an issue. 40,500, 93,000 being brought by X and Z, and that is being given to Y, so I have deducted also, so there is no balance in cash. Likewise in the liability side also, all the values I have written, the capital balances of X and Z I have written, so I got 4,12,500 both the sides in the balance sheet. Now the calculation of amount which is to be brought by X and Z, here I have shown. You can see that I have done the total in the credit side because that was more, and deducted the values in the credit side, debit side and then credit side, taken out the difference, that comes out to be 40,500. Likewise I have done for Z also, added the debit values and then deducted from that the values in the credit side, so that comes out to be 93,000.